Deadwood, destination on day one. It's going to be about a 6.5 hour drive. Looking forward to it. Books on tape, old radio shows, lots of time to myself in order to just think things through. I love that. Mainly going to Deadwood for the history. Probably the most famous person in their history is Wild Bill Hickok, who was spent a lot of time there. He was also assassinated there in Saloon Number 10, which I'm going to visit. I'm also going to play a little cards. There you can see the dead man's hand. Calamity Jane is also a very important part of the history there, and I'm going to visit her grave in Mount Moriah Cemetery. Mount Rushmore, and I'm going to go visit there even though they haven't done what they should do and put Reagan's face up there as the fifth face. Visit Crazy Horse. They've been trying to build this thing for several decades, and probably 100 years from now it'll be finished, but can't wait to see it. For RAF, I'm going to go to Devil's Tower, see whether or not there's actually any aliens there. Then probably the most important thing for me on this trip is visiting Little Bighorn Battlefield. Can't wait. A lot of hiking. There's also a audio trail where you can drive through and hear the history of the battle that occurred there. Then off to Cody, Wyoming, where the Smithsonian of the West, also known as Buffalo Bill Historical Center, is going to be there. And in the evening, they also have a fairly famous little rodeo that I'm going to go visit. I love watching rodeo. Then it's off to Yellowstone, the natural part of this trip. Going to see Old Faithful. Never been to Yellowstone. At my age, I've still never been there. Most Americans, I think, have. Grand Canyon of the Yellowstone, which I've always wanted to see ever since this painting by Thomas Moran I saw several years back. It just sort of inspires me. And then mud pots, where you can see the volcanic activity bubbling up through wet mud. Finally, Grand Tetons, where I'm going to see the famous Grand Teton Range. Can't wait. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. And then it's off to home.